Hello everyone, it's been a really long time. I'm Josh from the Lintendo channel, and as the title of this video, I actually went to the Sonic Speed Cafe in Houston, Texas, most notably in Katy, Texas, in an area where I'm very familiar with. I have some footage to show, and I have some stuff to talk about. I'm going to share some of my experiences about the cafe and what it was like, and just show you some footage of what I got, what was in there, and kind of share my overall thoughts of the experience of the Sonic Cafe. So let's get started. Now, the Sonic Cafe, it's pretty interesting. It's located in Katy, Texas, not located in absolutely the greatest spot in the world, but it is not a bad spot. And on the outside, you can see that there is a sign outside, and they replaced the original sign that used to be there. There used to be a place called Craft Burger. It's still there, technically. Craft Burger is still there. It's just that the cafe is a pop-up cafe, so it's only going to be there for about 3 months. But yeah, I took over this place called Craft Burger. They're still in business. They're just allowing the use of their space for the cafe. And the place was actually really close where I used to work, so that was kind of funny to see. That was just down the street. Not even down the street, it was just like a few, like less than a block, just a few doors down. It was really funny. So when I first tried to attempt to go there, I went with a couple of friends, and it was the grand opening. That was an absolute mistake, because in the footage here, that the line was extremely long. Because it goes from the door, goes all the way past the strip, it goes past the 99-cent store that is closing. It goes all the way back, probably at least like a couple hundred feet. Just a long line, and the way that it was, there's just too many people. So we're just like, screw it, we're gonna go back another time. So the footage now is when we were able to get in. We just went on a weekday where, you know, there was nobody gonna be there, or less people. So it was actually a better idea to go on a day where not a lot of people are going, or on a weekend where there's a lot of people. So that's where we went. On the inside was actually really cool. We got to see the murals, the walls, all of that stuff. They have like little stands where they had the characters. There was just some really, like, every place that was decorated was really cool. I know that where there were some the murals on the main wall on the right side of the store. That was really cool. The flooring was turf. Well, that was a really nice aesthetic. But it's a very, very small place, so understandably you kind of don't want a huge space. In that general area, there's not a lot of spaces for people to sit inside. And we're also in Houston, and Houston is starting to get really, really hot. It's not exactly the best time to go, but I think the best time right now is to go right now before it gets to 90 plus degrees outside and humidity. And we went at like later at night, probably at least a couple hours before closing. I think we left around 5 o'clock. We got there and we got our food. I ended up ordering the chili dog and some onion rings because, you know, I wanted to be more true to classic Sonic. Now, granted, I'm not a huge Sonic fan. Not because of the games or anything. I just haven't really explored the lore too much into it. I do know I do know the history of Sonic and surrounding it, and I did play games growing up as a child, but I did not get into it as of like the last, like, I don't know, years and years and years ago. Just we played more Nintendo and Mario after we had our initial Sega Genesis. But yeah, the aesthetic was cool. The ground, it was replaced from what was it, the concrete flooring or tile flooring to this like turf. Yeah, it's fake grass. You can see it right there. It was pretty interesting. Each wall was decorated in a different like painting mural. You can see like the mural of all the main characters, so Amy, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. And on the other side, there was, I think, just Shadow and some other ones. I think it was just mostly Shadow. Yeah, it was just Shadow. And then at the end of the wall, there was the 4 skateboards that were really cool. That was a really cool thing to look at. But other than that, there was like a wall in the back where the employees are. It had like Sonic plushies, like really cool memorabilia and stuff like that in the back. That was really nice to see, like some of the Legos, some other stuff just in the back area. Not available to purchase, obviously, because it was like an employee thing. I just thought it was like a really nice touch to the whole restaurant. And thankfully it wasn't like too bad. There was also like a few stations there that you could play. I think the newer Sonic game, I think Sonic Superstar, that was the game that was being played there. Not a lot of space to sit down inside the store. There's maybe like 2 or 3 tables with like a booth in the back. Really not a lot of space. You just kind of go in, you get your food, and then there's seating outside that you can sit at or stand at, and you can eat your food there. Like I said, I had the original stuff, and you can take a look at the pricing. The pricing really wasn't that good. It was kind of expensive, not gonna lie. When I got a drink, I got the classic chili dog, and I got some onion rings that ended up totaling around like $27, $28, which is a lot of money for basically a meal. And honestly, you can just go anywhere else and get it for basically a third of the price. I will say that the price is a turnoff a little bit, but I would say to go check it out anyways, just to see. Get like 1 or 2 things in there, and you don't have to, you know, get the whole thing. There is a package for like $54 for the food, drink, and then a t-shirt. Honestly, it's a lot of money. I mean, granted, it is a pop-up spot, so I guess they can get away with charging that much. Other than that, the food was okay. It was fine. It's good. It's a good chili dog. It's not the greatest in the world. It's not gonna blow your socks off or anything like that. It's just kind of fast food, and it's kind of something that you eat, and you'd be like, okay, that's cool. You get little like Sonic decorations that come with it. You know, the cup had a little Sonic sticker. I peeled it off and actually put it on my PC. That's actually pretty interesting. But other than that, there really wasn't much to say about it. I think it's a cool little spot to go to. A lot of really neat decorations. Overall, go during a time that there's not a lot of people. And granted, there is going to be a lot of time where there's not a lot of people because it's open for like 10 hours a day. It's like Monday through Sunday. It's like every day for the next like 3 months. So there's plenty of time for people to come out of town to go check it out. I believe there is a Sonic Cafe in California. I think that one's like the main one. This store in particular is just a pop-up store. So if you're in the Houston area or in Texas in general and want to go see the cafe, I would suggest going to do so. Just be prepared to spend a little bit of money if you're feeling up to try the foods and stuff like that. Other than that, just kind of go in, you know, get something kind of small and then just kind of look around and, you know, soak it all in because it is a really cool thing. Would I go there again? I mean, it's pretty close by to me. It's like within 5 minutes, so I might check it out again. Who knows? I just think that is a really cool thing to have. The guys who have set this up did a really good job, and the guy who did the California one was the one that designed this one as well, so I thought that was pretty neat. Well, other than that, I just think that the price is kind of overpriced. Say what you will, I think it's a recommend for one time, and that's it. So what do you guys think about this cafe? Will this be a place that you guys want to come by and check out? You know, try to soak it all in? Or is this something that you're just like, maybe not? You know, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell if you want to watch more of my featured content. If you want to watch something else, be sure to click the end country right here. That is a playlist of my Sonic 06 playthrough, so be sure to check that out. Anyways, that is going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. This is Josh from Lintendo channel signing out.